Yo. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Mercedes to buy for the new Greenville highway update. You guys have been showing so much support on this series lately, and today we're back at it again with another episode. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations as well for what brand we should do next. And let's go ahead and start off with all of the Mercedes that I think you guys should buy for the new highway update. And the first one is gonna be, honestly, I was either debating a GLE or a GLC 63 or 63. I can't speak. I feel like there's no wrong pick, but yeah, I'm gonna say GLE 63 just because it's the big body, you know. This is like the king of the road, you know. It's fast and it's big and it's luxurious. You could go for the coupe, you could go for the non-coupe. Okay, this is the non-coupe. I actually own both. This is the non-coupe, and then this is the big body hunchback sport version. I got this thing lowered. Yeah, I'm gonna go this over the GLC. I'm gonna go this over. I don't know if my mic just disconnected or unplugged or glitched out there, but yeah, I'm gonna go for the GLE. I would go for the GLE instead of the GLC. I was just debating between those two, but yeah, buy the GLE. I feel like this would be such a cool car. Like I said, coupe or non-coupe, doesn't matter. My personal opinion, I kind of like the non-coupe more, but let me know what you guys think. And I just think this is such a cool car, honestly. Oh, beat the train! Ho, ho, ho! Damn right! You son of a gun! But yeah, this car is pretty expensive though, I will admit. It's like 100 and like what, 120, 130. So it's not like the cheapest vehicle, but dude, you're getting into a big body Benz with a big V8, dude. I like this. Honestly, I'm throwing that on the list. And honestly, I think it's better than a G-Wagon. You could go for a G-Wagon as well, but they're just more expensive. You know what I mean? You're getting the same engine. I know it's obviously a G-Wagon, you know, you got the G-Wagon name, but I don't know. You got the same engine. It's basically the same car. Some people might even think the GLE is a bit better looking. I don't know. Both are beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything. But I'm going to say GLE for the first car, okay? Moving on to the next car, I got to go with the GT63, man. This car is so fast. Literally, I think the fastest Mercedes in this game. If you guys don't know what it is, it's this son of a gun. Oh yeah, I got drift tires on mine, but dude, this thing has such a fast acceleration. It's actually nuts. Like, look at this, watch. Just watch. Look at this. Look at it go, dude. It wants to keep spinning out in like, what was that, like 5th gear? Such a beast of a car. Such an amazing weapon you could use on the highway, honestly, bro. It's faster than any M5, any RS7, any Audi. Like, it's faster than so many cars. And when I say any Audi, I'm talking about like in its competitor like section. I'm not talking about an R8, you know what I mean? I meant to say like RS6, you know, RS5, RS8, or I mean RSQ8, you know what I mean? But nah, this thing's a beast. Holy smokes, this car is actually insane, and I really recommend it. It comes in at a price at like, I think like 150. It's kind of expensive, or like 130 might be the cheapest. Holy smokes, driving with drift tires is so dang hard. But you get the point. You get the point. Such a great car for the money. And it's faster than all of its competition, basically. Let's move on to the next car, though, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go with the CLS. It's basically like the toned down, not as fast, not as expensive GT63. But it's honestly, in my opinion, it might just be better looking. I don't know if that's controversial. I can't speak today, man. But this thing is just beautiful. Like I said, it's not as fast, but it's also like 50K compared to like 120K. You're saving so much money. So I would low-key throw that up there as well. And by the way, when I'm naming these cars, you could go for any trim you want. Like when I said the GLE 63, you could go for any trim. You could go for a regular GLE. For example, this, you could go for like, or the GT63, you could go for the 43, you could go for the 55, or the 53, I mean, or like the GLE 53. It doesn't matter. But yeah, if you guys want to see the prices, Here's the GLE price. It's 113 for the 63, and then it starts at 56 for the regular. And then for the CLS, bro, the CLS is cheap as heck, dude. Literally 53K for a 63. Are you kidding me? Compared to the GT63 being, it starts at 93. That's for a 43. A 63 is 138, almost 140. Man, that's crazy. That's expensive compared to that. And yeah, moving on to the next car. Man, this is a really hard one because there's so many good cars. I'm gonna go for, honestly, yo, let's go for an SL, not the Maybach. The Maybach's too expensive. I mean, unless you want to ride in luxury on the highway. I mean, why get one of these? Just keep watching, man. You'll see. Get one of these. Honestly, yo, I think this is a great car for the highway, dude. It looks amazing. It's a convertible. You got an interior. I definitely need to buy one of these. I will buy one of these at some point. I think I'll do like a video buying every Mercedes. You get the 63 performance. You got a top speed of almost 200 miles per hour, ladies and gentlemen. That is fast. In a 4-seater Roadster. That's nuts. Honestly, nuts. I think that's such a cool car. And moving on to the next vehicle. This one's a bit hard for me to pick. You can either go for the Maybach, okay? Or, because we need a luxurious vehicle. I'm going for a little bit too many AMGs, I feel like. So if you want something luxurious, you can go for the GLS. Or you can go for something I own, the S-Class. Love the S-Class in this game, and it's not an AMG, so it's not too crazy. You get a 580 luxury line. It's a nice car. Now they're roughly the same price. The Maybach is actually a bit more, and it's also SUV. The Maybach, honestly, yo, screw the S-Class. I recommend getting the Maybach. I just remembered this car could bounce too, and you could also get it in like gold. Spend 500K if you really want, but 168. Why is that actually not that bad? Honestly, to me, that is not bad at all. Let me know. Am I tweaking for that? I don't think that's that much if you really compare it to other vehicles. Let me just spawn it in real quick because I own the S-Class and the Maybach. I think this is crazy. The Maybach, to be specific. Oh yeah. It don't sound all that crazy, but like, look at it, dude. It's a beautiful truck. This is a GLS for anybody wondering, so it's not like the GLE. I think this is honestly a really nice car. Really dope vehicle. Like, I even made it rear-wheel drive so I could do a donut while bouncing. Yeah, I'd recommend this, dude. Honestly, dude, I think it's a nice vehicle. It has the looks, and it's a Maybach. You're going to get a lot of attention on the highway with this thing. It's going to be like, oh my god, look at that Maybach. That's sick. I like that car. Moving on to the next vehicle. Man, this list just gets harder and harder the more we go. I gotta go for something that's a non-Game Pass vehicle. I gotta look out for the people who don't have a Game Pass. Honestly, dude, for the money, I'm gonna go ahead and say GLK. Or GLC. Man, I'm gonna go with the GLK. The GLK 250. It's honestly a good-looking vehicle. It's a Benz. Diesel, if you like that. This is like an honorable mention, we'll put it that way, because it's the only Benz you can get without, like, you can get a CLA if you want. Honestly, I don't think there's a wrong choice. There's so many Benzes you can get. You can get an ML if you want. I think the GLK is honestly a bit better looking than the ML. I don't know, let me know if you guys agree with me. You can go for a GLK, you can go for an ML, you can go for a GLC, you can go for a GLC coupe. What else can you buy without a Game Pass? Or you could just buy this thing right here, Mercedes-Benz limo truck. You know what I'm saying? 150K down the drain for a top speed of 75. Don't buy the E-Class. This thing's a terrible model, honestly. It's really bad. Just don't get that. Or you could, if you have a classic Game Pass, you can go for this. But listen, on a real note, though, you can get anything for free. They're all basically the same. I'd recommend the GLK, though, because it's the cheapest. And honestly, it's one of the best looking, in my opinion. I don't know. I just always liked these. You got the LED lights in the back. You do need the pass for, like, the higher trim, so you will be left with the halogen headlights, but that's fine, honestly. Don't hurt. You put some AMG rims on it, brother, you're going to look like a baller. So I'm going to throw in the GLK. So let's just go over the list so far. We got the GT63, the CLS63, GLE63, Maybach, and the GLK. So that's 5. Honorable mention times. Okay, those are my top 5 Mercedes that I would recommend. Honorable mentions. Honestly, dude, there's so many to pick, but I feel bad. I honestly really do feel bad leaving out the SLS just because it's such a baller vehicle. It's not really like a role play car. I feel like I don't see anybody drive these, but it's such a baller. It's such a bad if you know, you know. Moving on, another car that I wanted to include that I left out was a low-key the classic Benz too. If you want to get this is such a good car. Like, honestly, there's no wrong choices when you're picking a Mercedes. I feel like they're all good unless it's like, I don't know, don't get the GLB or the X class because they're just not good models. Not because the car's bad, it's just because the models are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it has old GV lighting. It's just not all that. Can you get this in a 63 or like an AMG? I think you can. Who's the AMG for one of these? Unless I'm tweaking. Maybe I'm tweaking. But you know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, I don't think there's really any wrong picks you can make here. Make sure you guys smash that like and subscribe button. Comment down below what your favorite Mercedes is that you're going to use in the highway RP. And yeah, I just honestly cannot wait for this. I think the devs are gonna do a great job with this highway update. It's gonna be a bunch of fun. So yeah, man, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button and go watch this video popping up on the screen where I show you guys me doing the same thing, but with a bunch of underrated cars. You won't want to miss it anyways. Peace out.